Hello and welcome back to the next adventures of Sea Pigeon. I hope you enjoy the trip. This time we're heading east.
Join us as we stop at Lyme Bay. We then pass Chesil Beach and on to past the infamous Portland Bill, finally ending up in Studland Bay.
This is Lyme Regis. It's a comfortable anchorage on a northerly wind. Bright and early the next day, we set sail for our next destination.
Currently just off Chesil Beach. Incredible day. The wind has just stopped, but for some bizarre reason, absolutely plagued by tiny little black flies that are bugging the bejesus out of me. So I'm going to have a little swim and see if I can catch any mackerel. But have a look at this for a view. Wow. Just approaching Portland Head. Must be quite notorious for tides and things. I'm approaching it on a low slack, and somebody said to me, get in real close, so close you can throw a stone and there'll be no issue. So slack water, and we're going to cut in nice and close to Portland Head. But to be honest, perfectly flat day, very minimal wind. Should be a beautiful crossing.
In actual fact, slack low water was not the time to go. As the tidal diagram shows above, I'd still got a very heavy current against me. It ended up taking me around 2.5 hours with my engine running and sails up to get past this little piece of headland. What I should have done, as the tidal flow diagram shows, is go roughly 4.5 hours after high water Dover. This gives you a pushing tide and increases your speed. I was also too far offshore. I should have been much closer, within 50 yards, as the water's very deep. There's a saying that you should be able to throw a stone onto the shore from your boat for the safe, easy, smooth inner passage. After 3 hours, I eventually got round Portland Head with the sun slowly setting.
Early next morning, we head out into the bay. In the mist, we can see abandoned, redundant cruise ships, deserted, no more passengers, waiting, still, lifeless.
After a long sail in the mist, we arrive at Studland Bay.
Studland Bay's waters boast the largest colony of breeding seahorses in the UK. It is also home to a flock of wild, ring-necked parakeets. The pristine waters of Studland Bay were so delicious to swim in. They were cool and fresh and immaculately clean. The sunsets were so beautiful, they deserved serious staring at. The reflection of the coloured lights on the water from the little ships added to the special feeling of swimming at night. We absolutely loved swimming at night. Every movement made a bioluminescence that was quite magical. I could sit on my yacht and look at that view forever. Unfortunately, the good weather was not to hold, and after 3 days, we thought, let's catch a weather window and go and head back to Devon.
The return journey around Portland Bill was much easier. We took the inner passage and got the tides right, so we had a pushing tide and nice close inner passage.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the trip. We also hope that you'll come with us again on our next adventure of Sea Pigeon. Bye.